I'm defanging the Raptor. Huh. Come on. Truck would all of a sudden not turn, and then I come outside to find out we got this going on. The hardest ice ever. Come on, yeah! Come on! Finally! Hate ice! Look how beautiful it is out here. People are skiing, snowboarding. It's a little town. Look at this. All right, here we go. Shutting the door to the Raptor R. Locking it up. Middleton Motorsports right there. The guys who got us this truck. Shout out to them. Check out their Instagram, YouTube. Let's check this downtown out. I think those are the world famous antlers over there. A bit icy right here. Look at these mountain peaks all over the place around here. Cowboy Bar. 7,500 elk spend each winter on the refugee. Wow. I don't know how to ice skate necessarily this good, but check this out to my right. Walked up right next to me, a deer. Hi. Okay, update. It's about 3 a.m. right now, negative 10 degrees outside, middle of nowhere, there's no light. I have an idea. Let's shoot the stars. All right, this is it. Welcome to Bryce Canyon National Park. Oh, man, the snow's coming down hard right now. It's been snowing, I think, for the past, what is it, almost 2,000 miles. A little bit of snow in Wisconsin, right? And then the more west we went, it's just been getting crazier and crazier. I think this is not as crazy as Grand Tetons for sure, but let's check this out. I've heard a lot of great things about this place. Cave formations everywhere. Looking at this view, it's just beyond stunning because you never see anything quite like this. It actually feels like we're on another planet because you'll never find this really anywhere else. I wish I was out here during like the summertime where it's not freezing cold and there's ice and snow everywhere, because even like the ground right here is all ice. And look at this cliff line right there over the edge. You can just fall right down. The view, the landscape is just insane. This one is called Inspiration Point. That's a fancy name. Hopefully we get very inspired. It's so stunning seeing all these formations out here. You look at it, you don't even know where it can come from, right? And it looks normal, like civilization's down that way. Then you get out of the civilization into your car and go out for an adventure. And I think this is something that definitely worth the trip out, but it makes you wonder like what else the world has to offer. I want to keep going out and exploring with this new truck I got. How do they form like that? The snow is coming in so hard right now. Look at the snow coming up here. We're almost to the top. Usually we're at the racetrack testing out cars, going to the limits, right? But now it's Mountaineer Phenom. Let's finish this off. Hopefully it clears up out here because you can't really see anything. We made it. Conquered up an entire mountain just for this view that is now fading away. This is a highlight for me. I've done a lot of cross-country journeys and taking the time to take a route that I would have never have taken with my sports cars or the other cars that we use on the channel. Roads that would have been untraveled to me before, I can now learn what they're all about, explore them. And that's the biggest takeaway I've found out from this trip and getting this truck is exploration. I don't got time for this. Let's just get into the truck. Got 7 horsepower. I don't need one of these. A normal, lonely tree. That is it. We have made it all the way back to Southern California. I hope you enjoyed our 3,000-mile journey across America, all the way from Middleton, Wisconsin, where I took delivery of the Ford Raptor R. Altogether now, we're looking at 6,000 miles of use. The way I keep equating it is that it's a Lamborghini of pickup trucks almost. Not quite built in Italy, but having that engine out of the GT500, we have the same heart and soul, but being used in a very different way. We never had any overheating issues with the Mustang, and I don't think this will either because it's just so much bigger. It's got so much real estate when it comes to cooling. I don't think you'll ever have that issue. This is a truck that really shines in off-road environments. We tested it out off-roading, as you can see here, taking it on the roads less traveled or untraveled across America. The question is, how did it hold up so far to 6,000 miles of ownership? And really, is it worth $110,000? It's not a necessity to have 700 horsepower for the average owner because the average Raptor owner, let's be honest here. I keep doing the wave, like the biker's wave, like, or cool, peace, thumbs up. None of the Raptor owners do it back to me. I really don't think some of them are truly into it as much as I am, or some of the enthusiasts are in the community, because with the Shelbys, the Mustang guys always give you thumbs up, going, whoa, a Shelby. I wish this was more noticeable for being a Ford Raptor R. That's one big complaint I have, because visually it's similar to a standard Raptor. In summary, this is a truck for enthusiasts. It really is. And the way it sounds, I mean, I'm very happy with it. It's a fun change up, and the biggest thing I've learned to dailying this, because I've been dailying this car, that's how I've racked up an extra 3,000 miles here in California, is number one, no longer am I bullied by Prius drivers. Man, go in the McLaren or the Z06 and all these cars want to run you off the road. You don't have that issue in a truck anymore. That's the number one thing I love. Secondly, see these dips right here? I don't have to worry about that anymore. In the McLaren, I gotta go completely sideways, or any exotic car, or low track car. You have to do some crazy maneuvers to not bottom out and ruin the underbody of your vehicle. You don't gotta do that with 37-inch tires. The bad part, the worst part of ownership, the absolute worst part is the gas. 10 mpg. And that's really like cruise control driving, taking it easy. I did realize though, trailering the Z06 to Chuckwalla Raceway, we were able to hold about 10 mpg, 9.8 or 6, something like that, with a trailer. Anytime I climbed up a hill, no issues or worries about accelerating, no bogging. You've got so much horsepower, you gotta be careful towing because you don't want anything in your trailer to be flying around. The suspension, it soaks everything up beautifully. I don't know how it does such a good job. It feels almost like magnetic ride control. The Fox live valve shocks, I think they are. Off-roading, they change completely, and yeah, there's so much more I gotta do with it, but this has been getting the job done. The only other vehicle in the market that's remotely similar is the TRX, but this has got an all aluminum chassis, and in my opinion, I too like what the Raptor is all about. A lot has been going on the past couple of months. I wish I could have got this video out sooner been doing a lot of work lately. I do want to take this to Glamis or Ocotillo Wells. That'll be a ton of fun. If you really were to contemplate $100,000 for a pickup truck, I would say do not spend this much money on a pickup truck unless you are striving to get that Shelby or that Ferrari of vehicles, because when it comes to that, like this truck right here is holding crazy value. Dealerships are charging $50,000, $60,000 over sticker for the Raptor R. Even the standard Raptors sell for like 10 to 20 grand over in these at these Southern California Ford dealerships. It's crazy the valuations of vehicles coming out. Being the tow hauler, the race car hauler for like the new 750S we have coming in, also the 600 LT. I gotta do an update actually ASAP with the 600 LT, so stay tuned for that. Finally, the tires are going on the Z06 too. We can drive that again. It's been so long on jack stands, and I'm excited to kick off this summer. It's basically becoming June gloom, as you can see all around me right now. But I guess for track days, that would be more cool for the engines of these vehicles. Let's do that. Let's get some track days in. Let's keep up the off-road content. Please let me know, what do you think of our cross-country journey? Have you ever done a cross-country journey quite like this before? To wrap everything up, we stopped by at tons of American national parks. Unfortunately, I couldn't actually hit up Yellowstone because the snow was way too bad. They like closed it down from the snow and other hazards. I think like some of the roads got destroyed. It's really crazy. But I'm a total just nerd or just outdoorsman geek when it comes to seeing the beautiful environment. I don't love anything more than seeing mountain ranges, curvy roads, or trying to take the truck like this to explore, go on an adventure. Altogether then, no engine issues, no transmission oil leaks. I heard that's one thing that the Ford Raptors were experiencing. I'm very proud of what we've done. If you live for this type of stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. Have you ever taken your Ford Raptor on that kind of journey? Average MPG was like 10 miles per gallon, so very expensive trip, but it's all about living life. And if you can find the excuse to do something and get out there, I don't think you'll ever really regret it because you lived and you experienced it. So that's my inspirational message to you. Live life, explore, and take the roads less traveled. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see all of you in the next episode.